Hello everyone, I'm Flying Recap. Today I will recap a new movie in 2022. The movie is called Tensei Kenjya no Isekai Life. A guy is reincarnated into a magical world. Let's start.
Deep in a forest, a loud noise broke out. A guy is fighting a purple monster. The monster rushed to attack him but immediately exploded. After defeating it, he turned around and left, leaving a ruby with a screaming monster inside. In the town of Faston, inside the Adventurers Association, Gale's group of hunters were chatting happily. The other guy came in, making everyone silent. He carries a blue slim on his body. He is Yuuji, our main character. He is a tamer reincarnated into this world. He brought along the dryad flowers he had collected for a reward. Buku Aegis appeared, amazed at the amount of dryad flowers he had collected. He was very appreciative of Yuuji's ability. At this time, the Adventurers Association president received bad news. Over 10,000 monsters are heading towards Faston town. Everyone was worried because there were so few adventurers in the town. They couldn't resist the monsters. Suddenly Yuuji raised his arm. He had a way to destroy the monsters. He took out a dragon bone from the slim's mouth. It could activate the dragon's power, enough to destroy all monsters. Everyone doubted this, but now they have no choice but to trust him. They used medicine made from dryad flowers to increase their strength. Everyone gathered at the city gate to prepare for battle. Yuuji contacted a wolf who was his subordinate to check on the situation. The wolf was gathering the slimes together. In front of thousands of monsters, he is still confident. The adventurers were ready. They started to throw the vases at the monsters. The vases exploded in the sky, shooting arrows at the monsters. However, it couldn't destroy all the monsters. Everyone rushed into battle. Yuuji activated the special system. All the information of monsters and adventurers appeared. A girl with a horn on her head named Dryad informed Yuuji. She spotted a man holding a ruby. She activated the magic that brought the slimes to the strange man. The slime immediately overpowered the man, then used magic to neutralize the ruby. The angry man shouted. He bit the poison pill in his mouth and committed suicide. Now that the white wolf had returned to town, Yuuji ordered the slimes to help the adventurers. They continuously fired fireballs at the monsters, giving the adventurers more strength. The attack range of the monsters was increasing. The guildmaster Aegis ordered the adventurers to retreat inside the town. The slimes were arranged to stand around to protect everyone. A monster still entered the town. Gale charged at the monster. Another knight jumped down and slashed its eye. They joined forces to fight. The white wolf also rushed up to bite the monster's neck, then brought them back to town. Yuuji activated defensive magic, protecting the entire town. Then, he activated the magic hellfire, which turned into a giant flame that destroyed the monsters. Everyone was amazed at Yuuji's strength. However, fire magic still couldn't destroy all the monsters. Yuuji also became tired from using the power just now. His mana has dropped to a negative number. He has to use HP to make up for the lack of mana. He decided to activate the magic one more time. This time it destroyed all the monsters. But he also fainted after using his power. Yuuji wakes up in the room. Lily and the slimes are overjoyed to see that he is safe. Everyone was celebrating their victory. They were all grateful to Yuuji for protecting the town. He recalled the days before he was reincarnated here. He was just an ordinary civil servant that no one noticed. But now everyone respects him. Lily returned to bring him a blanket, but Yuuji left with her pets. Lily reported the situation to Aegis about Yuuji's departure. She discovered the broken lamp on the table. It turned out that Aegis had found out the truth. The attack was carried out by the mysterious organization. Yuuji also received this information. He decided to destroy them. Yuuji arrives in Kirya town. All slimes are very excited about the prosperity here. Yuuji wanted to quietly investigate the mysterious organization, but the number of slimes beside him made them stand out. A slime on his back saw a butcher's shop. He immediately bought them a large pile of meat. Everyone happily enjoyed the meal. He went to the Adventurers Association to register as a member. He applied to become a tracker. Since it was a very important job in a group of adventurers, he was given the privilege of applying without any request. Yuuji came in front of the registration board, at which point a group of adventurers came looking for him. They included the captain named Lotus. He was a dagger expert. There was also an archer named Tina, and a spearman named Lisa. Lisa is curious about Yuuji's handsomeness. Yuuji introduces himself as a tamer, which makes Lotus unhappy as he is weak in battle, but Tina and Lisa appreciate his enemy tracking abilities, so he is still accepted into the team. As they set out on a quest, they were asked to locate the Earth Dragon, a powerful and fearsome monster. Yuuji ordered his pets to search inside the forest. He spotted a group of wolf demons, 2 kilometers away from Yuuji and his teammates. Everyone was surprised by Yuuji's spying ability. Lotus volunteered to rush forward. Everyone also ran after. They found that there were indeed werewolves, just like Yuuji said. A monster charged forward, but was killed by Lotus with one slash. The other wolves saw this, also attacked them, Lotus exterminating the monsters alone in front of the others. They rested at an empty lot by the river. Everyone had dinner and talked to each other. Lotus got up and assigned the night watch to everyone. Although he looked rather difficult, he led the people very well. Yuuji recalls the first day he came to this world. He woke up in a strange forest. The only thing he remembers was working at the company. An information board appeared in front of him, showing him his health and mana, and his occupation as a tamer. Beside him was a blue slime. He followed the slime into the depths of the forest. They discovered a small house under a tree. Inside was an old library with many magic books. With his power, he only needed to read once to learn them all. Suddenly a lot of slimes appeared beside Yuuji. The system automatically accepted all of them as his pets. Now he can talk to all the slimes. They are happy to be Yuuji's pet and call your name. He wakes up from the dream. A slime contacts him, informing that Lotus has left the sentry post. Tina and Lisa also disappeared without a trace. It turned out that they were following Lotus. They suspected him at the time of the guard assignment. They let Yuuji stay because of his inability to fight. Lotus had discovered he was being followed. A noise in the bushes caught his attention, and he swung his knife into the bushes. But when he got closer, he didn't detect anything. The attacked slime quickly went invisible and fled. Lotus continued to run out of the forest, Tina and Lisa following behind. Inside the forest lay many pitfalls, but Lotus easily overcame them. He ran to the tent in the forest, where a group of people was waiting. An old man asked Lotus about the status of the quest. It turned out that he was entrusted to join Yuuji's adventurers group, so that they could smoothly capture Tina and Lisa, making them slaves. He also discovered Tina and Lisa were following him behind. Now they are surrounded by traps. The old man is very pleased with Lotus. He is preparing for some special ritual. It will be done when the moon turns blue. He needs to capture those two girls to perform the ritual. Tina and Lisa outside felt that the situation was not good. They decided to retreat first but stepped on the trap that was set up. Lotus discovered the prey. He immediately ran out. Now the two girls have no way back. They are forced to fight. Suddenly another trap was activated. A bunch of strange monsters appeared. Lotus and the strangers saw that it was just a small monster, so they didn't care. They returned to the tent. It turned out that the slimes and white wolves were distracting to save Lisa and Tina. Yuuji ordered the slimes to surround the tent. He activated the magic to freeze all the bandits, dealing with them all at once. The two girls were surprised by the slime's ability. Tina recognized the old man as Jelios. He was a famous bandit. His bounty was posted everywhere. They thanked Yuuji for the help. Yuuji threw a slime into the sky. The slime looked around the area and found an open space for everyone to rest. Slime shoots sparks to make a campfire. It even vomits up 2 tents for them to rest. In a moment a campsite was set up. Tina and Lisa were speechless at the scene just now. They fell asleep soundly, while Yuuji guarded the outside. He recalled Jelio's words. He mentioned a person with the nickname Blue Moon of Salvation, who seemed to be the mastermind of the monster attack in the Fastened City. Yuuji's team continues their quest to find the Earth Dragon. They came to Delight Gorge, where the terrain is very rough, surrounded by many rocky mountains. The slimes were sent to search everywhere, but there was still no trace of the Earth Dragon. He recalled his first day as an adventurer. On the first day of the magic test, he broke the magic stone, surprising everyone. On the second day of the battle test, Yuuji fired a fireball, smashing the huge rock in front of him. The tester also had to gasp at his strength. In order not to attract attention, he limited his magic, and used slimes to test them. After walking for a while, Tina felt strange that they didn't meet any monsters. Yuuji said that he destroyed all the monsters around with slime. Tina was surprised because she didn't think slime could be that strong. The sky suddenly turned purple. The moon turned blue and glowed in the sky. Everyone became wary. The slimes also felt the atmosphere around them was strange. Sister Rialdo and Priest Steele also saw the scene from afar, having a prophecy that the plague will come on the night of the blue moon, as if something bad was about to happen. A star fell from the sky. It formed a huge explosion, shattering the purple bones in the sky. A huge dragon appeared, its scream echoing through the forest. Yuuji immediately ordered the white wolf and slimes to retreat. It seemed this green dragon was stronger than the earth dragon they were looking for. They immediately retreated into the Delight Canyon, with the white wolf and slime taking the lead. It annihilated all the monsters that stood in its way. A strange wind appeared inside the valley. They discovered a mountain cave with very strong winds, but they didn't care and left. The white wolf encountered a giant bear which scared it. However, the slimes riding on it only used 1 liter to defeat the monster. They informed Yuuji that the monsters in the canyon had been completely annihilated. An earthquake occurred. A giant monster appeared. It was the earth dragon they were looking for. Tina and Lisa hid behind in fear, but Yuuji still stood to fight despite their advice. He activated the stone projectile, which fired at the earth dragon but did not damage it. It seems weak magic can't destroy it. The angry monster wagged its tail, causing the stones to shoot towards Tina and Lisa. Fortunately, Yuuji stopped it. The dragon curled up and rolled towards Yuuji. He froze to the side, then ordered the slimes to shoot bullets at the dragon. When the dragon turned around and was about to attack Yuuji, a strange wind appeared, causing the dust to fly. Taking advantage of the opportunity, he used the magic hellfire of decimation, fired a giant fireball at the dragon, turning it into a skeleton. They returned to Kirya town and reported the quest. The manager was surprised that they were able to defeat the Earth Dragon. They received a huge amount of money from this quest. Buku Ryaldo reached out to Yuuji. He was invited to a meeting of adventurers. They were discussing the incident of the green dragon appearing, and Yuuji drew a picture of the dragon he had seen. Priest Steel took out the monster image from the book, identical to the picture Yuuji provided. It seemed the prophecy had come true. All the information about the myths is written in the book, but the page about how to defeat the dragon was torn by someone. Priest Steel found Yuuji. He gave Yuuji a box. Inside was a dagger. It has been circulated in the church since ancient times. Yuuji picked it up and examined it. It's called Keshi's dagger. It has the ability to summon extremely powerful magic. Steel gave it to Yuuji and hoped that he would defeat the monster. Yuuji returned to his room and lay thinking about the upcoming war. Surely many people will die. Will he be able to defeat the dragon? We look forward to the next episodes. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye everyone. Love all.